Hey, let's start with the old. Yay! We're back again after the intro. It's High Speed Hangover Vidcast number 10, I think. I think we're on the 10th one of these.
Already?
Yeah. I know, it's going quick, isn't it? Yeah, the 10th one. Yeah, it's going quick. And tomorrow we've got the 10th Heavy Metal Hangout.
Yeah.
We've got Iron Void coming on. So it's going to be good. It's going to be good. I had an band interview fall through. I was supposed to be doing an interview with Wolf Skull on Saturday, but that's not happening now, unfortunately. We've got someone called Captain Spaulding Records. Hello, Captain Spaulding Records. Going to play you some metal tonight. Actually, I've got quite a fairly varied bunch. In fact, there's actually 3 bands that share the same drummer. As a drummer got in touch with us, his name's like Count Dracula or something like that, and he's got like a load of different bands. He's got like a dark metal band, some kind of gothic metal kind of bands. One of the bands had a copyright strike, so I can't play that one. I think it might have been the self-titled one. No, actually, it wasn't the self-titled one. It was some other band, Draug or something. I can't remember what they were called now. I've forgotten completely what they were called, to be honest. But anyway, I couldn't play them because copyright. But I managed to get like some of these other bands as well. Also, going to play a band that I'm doing Retribution Live at the end of this month. There's another live stream one, isn't it? Are you DJing that one?
No, I don't think so. No.
Okay, well, never mind. Well, yeah, this Tunguska. Do you know them? Tunguska.
Oh right, yeah, I see it advertised. Yeah, I've heard of them, actually. Yeah.
So I've got a video from them to play at the end as well. Anyways, let's go off with the first band. Then we've got a gothic metal band from Germany.
Okay.
Yeah. This is the guy, like this drummer. I think he's got like four bands or something like that, and he sent me all of them, but I can only play 3 today because And then this is like gothic metal, so he hasn't got a Metal Archives page. I did have a quick watch of the actual videos. It's pretty decent. Apparently, this is their first single taken from the debut album, which I'm going to slaughter the name, Beyongiver. It's got like little dots and like accents over different letters, so it's Beyongiver or something like that. It's been released in August, but this single's called Uncertain Promise. So yeah, let's just kick straight on with this, shall we? If I can find the bloody video. This is the thing, you've got to open up different windows to find the stuff that you want. This guy, last week we played Revel in Void. We played a track by a band called Revel in Void. That's another one of his bands. So he was in Revel in Void, and he sent me 4 other bands. So this is the old sort of story about every drummer having 5 bands. This guy literally has got 5 bands. Anyway, I'm guessing these guys are called pronounced Dracula. I'm guessing. There you go then. That was Dracula with Uncertain Promise. That's it. It was their first single. Album's coming in August. So what did you think of that then, Elric? I quite like that. Quite a melodic sound to them.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like the lyric video. It's pretty good, wasn't it? And pictures of the band and all that. I thought it was cool. It
was decent. I quite like the rhythm of it. It was a nice kind of nice slow kind of like a gothic kind of metal, female fronted kind of thing. Pretty decent. I've got a couple of them anyway. I think the two other bands have got female singers as well. Actually, this guy's in. I think he does quite a lot of female fronted kind of bands. I believe. I think the other two are anyway. We'll find out later on. But I was going to say, I was just thinking I might add another video to it because I was just thinking I did because I'm doing all these reaction videos for loads of different Argentinian bands. I actually did an Argentinian metal band. Actually, someone gave me a metal band to do a reaction on. They were pretty good. They were called Malon. I think they were called Malon. They was all singing in Spanish. So they were pretty decent. I might if I think I've got it in my folder somewhere. I might add that to the mix. We'll see how long this takes us. Anyway, next up, we've got a band called Full Man. It means full moon in Norwegian. So I think it's a one-man band from Oslo in Norway, black metal outfit. He's actually coming to London. He's actually moving to London. I was chatting to him on my Facebook the other day. He says he's moving to London, so maybe we can hang out for a beer or whatever. I said, yeah, of course. I think I set him up to come on a Friday night heavy metal hangout at some point as well, so I think he's going to come in for that. But I'm not too sure if this video I'm going to play for you is actually meant to be a proper song or whether it was just him mucking about. Because the way he said it's kind of like a horror movie. It's like a kind of horror movie stroke black metal, kind of like a little bit. I don't know. He's making some funny faces, but I don't know. He's like he looks like he's not 100% serious, but he's got a bit of black metal music going in there, bit of black metal atmosphere as well. Anyway, so Full Moon, they've had a demo, an EP, a full length, and a split. And this video is called Wide Awake. It's kind of quite good atmospheric-y kind of looking. But I'm not too sure if it's a proper song. It's not on any of their releases, whether it was just done as a little muck about kind of thing. It's only short anyway, but it's quite cool. You've got a little bit of atmosphere, a bit of black metal going on. So let's just check it out.
Okay.
So there you go, short and sweet. I told you it was short and sweet, didn't I? That was. I'm not sure if that was meant to be a proper track or just a little muckaback. Because he sort of said to me, it's like a horror movie. Like it was called Wide Awake by Full Moon or Full Moon. I believe it's pronounced. I don't know. It translates to full moon in the UK. I quite like it. It's some atmospheric bits in it. Some of the images are quite fun. I think it'd be better in the widescreen. Screen might have been a bit better than just a little tiny little phone camera.
I didn't even notice that, funny enough, but
it was mainly just a little tiny little screen in the middle of the thing. Yeah, I didn't mind it. I mean,
it's quite weird. It was strangely intriguing.
Yeah,
film, actually.
Yeah, it had that kind of like slightly raw, kind of like lo-fi kind of black metal vibe to it as well, didn't it? Yeah, it was quite cool, quite a bit creepy as well, I suppose. I mean, I should have. Do you know what I haven't done today? I've not actually shared it around. I've not shared this around on Facebook. But you know what? We've got as many people watching as we always do anyway. Yeah, exactly. So I'm kind of like, what's the point? There's no point in sharing it all around Facebook because you never get any extra views out of it. You just got to keep on plugging away. By the time we get to show number 666, maybe we'll get 3 people watching us while we do it.
We'll have to say I was sold to the devil for that one.
Yeah, probably. I got the contract in blood all ready to write out anyway. So I've got to crack open the book of the Necronomicon and invoke the elder gods so that we can get more viewers on our podcast. Our vidcast. How was your normal show this week anyway? Your normal
it was all right. Funny enough, rather like now, I didn't have too many people on chat for that day, but sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Most of the time it's pretty good, but little bit quiet, but enjoyed it.
The views have been quite good on your your 70s Hawkwind ranking, haven't they?
Yeah, over 100 already, about 130.
Was it over 100 already? Oh wow, that's cool.
130.
That's good. That's good.
So that is good. Yeah, I set out a page for my Hawkwind book now as well. So
I was going to say, I'm surprised. Like thinking about it, I know you normally do the more rockier bands, but I know you're a massive Beatles fan. How come you've not done a Beatles ranking yet? Oh, there's probably millions of them on YouTube already. It's coming. You're considering it.
It's just getting round to it. There's still loads I can think of that are still
You could also do rather than just album rankings, rank your top 5 songs or your top 10 songs and your top your weakest songs of every band as well that you've gone through already. That wouldn't be a bad idea for. I know what a nerd you are for ranking everything. These are my favorite because even in your bedroom. This is my favorite socks on this side of the drawer, all the way through to my least favorite socks.
Here on my album. But the thing is, like there's this guy called Sea of Tranquility. This guy I quite enjoy, Pete Pardo, his name is and he does this all the time, but he gets thousands of views.
Oh yeah, cool.
So if I had thousands of views, and I'd do something every day,
of course,
But
we should do some more collaborations on vinyl again because we was doing lots of good stuff with our vinyl. No fucker was watching it, of course, as we were used to. But maybe we should do maybe one time we'll do our favorite 5 arts, or we could go through some of the well-known cover artists and pick our favorite ones, like our favorite. What's the bloody I can't remember the fucking people's names now.
We were doing the beer and vinyl thing, but you want to move on to something else maybe.
Well, we're kind of not drinking the beer so much, aren't we? So we're old men who are getting fat, so we try to keep it to a minimum. 1 month beer show is enough, and a Friday night we'll hang out. Especially
tomorrow.
You got doctors tomorrow for your bad stomach. Fair enough. Yeah. Right. Hello from London. Hey, we're from London as well. Hello from London to London.
Whereabouts in London are you in London?
Yeah, you can pop over.
Thomas has.
You can come onto a heavy metal hangout one night.
We are East London.
Yeah, East London. Right, next up we've got another gothic kind of band. It's the same drummer that Lord Dracula. It's a band called Maze. I couldn't find an awful lot of information about them actually. They're a gothic prog metal band. I don't know how many releases they've had or anything like that. If anyone wants to check out any of these bands further, of course, go to the description down below. There's a link to the blog, and in there it's got all the Facebook links for all the bands. If you like anything you hear on this show, make sure you go and follow the band's pages, go and give them some support, go and buy some material, follow their pages and so forth, and follow our page as well. If you like this, give us a thumbs up, click the bell icon, all that kind of rubbish. Anyway, let's just band called Maze. They're a gothic prog metal band, and this track is called Underworld. That's literally all I can tell you about them. Because it's like when there's no Metal Archives page, it's harder to really get information about stuff. It's another female fronted one, and another kind of like proper video as well.
In my own chthonic desert, that's third of my soul leads its loose life. That's scrupulously undermined sincere exertion to create a reflection of the perfect sculpture. How set afraid. First when I lost my second face, I understand it as a part of me. I do not want to come in front of, even though it is a part of me. How can I love my second face if I don't accept it as a part of me? I do not want to come to Retched, even though it is a part of me. I'm censored restlessly, striving towards the light, pulled and pushed away, ignoring the lion's roar. It comes from my second mouth. Two eyes looking away from their twin reflections. I said I love my second face. I understand it as a part of me. I do not want to come in front of, even though it is a part of me. How can I love my second face if I don't accept it as a part of me? I do not want to come to Retched, even though it is a part of me. I am imploded, corroding from the How can I love my second face if I don't accept it as a part of me? I do not want to come to Retched, even though it is a part of me.
All right, then. That was Underworld by Maze. And so that's all I know. I don't know what release that was from or anything like that. So because they've got no Metal Archives page. But if you want to check out more about them, their Facebook link is in the blog post. What did you think of Underworld by Maze then?
Well, it's surprising they've not got any sort of link, considering it's a proper video. I was expecting something kind of like really cheap and crappy.
No, it's a proper little video, wasn't it? Like you can see the drummer there. That's the guy who behind a massive kit, didn't you? The big old kit.
Yeah. Way too big a kit that's necessary there. What are you, Neil Perry?
Well, you know, drummers, they want all the equipment. They want all the bells and whistles, don't they? Suppliers actually hasn't got bell and whistle on drum kit as well. That could have been a good addition. Yeah. That was pretty decent. Then I said gothic stuff's not really our cup of tea. But
I think I preferred that actually than the first one.
Did you prefer that over Dracula?
Yeah, I think I did. Yeah.
Okay, I think I prefer. I don't know. They're both all right. Like he's just like a decent kind of rocking track, wasn't it? So it was good. Obviously prefer heavier, but it was decent enough. It was good foot tapper, and they just look like they're professional kind of outfit. Really is because they haven't got Metal Archives. I couldn't find much more information. I could find. I've got that video that I managed to get off of YouTube, and then I'll go to their Facebook page, and it's just got like. Various links and reviews and stuff like that. I could have done it. I could have searched a little bit harder to find more information, but I'm a lazy fucker.
And no one watches, so fuck you.
Exactly.
I've got two people that are watching.
People who are watching. Thank you for watching. We appreciate you. Oh, Sam Kershaw is here. Hey, Sam. He liked it. Hello, Gray. That was a bit all right. Musically and belly dancing alike, lol. Apologies for tuning in late. Who is this fella you with? Oh, This is Elric. He does a show called Into the Pit on Metal Devastation Radio. He happens to be my housemate, and we do a Friday night. You should come to one of our Friday night heavy metal hangouts, Sam. Literally, you can come in, chat, and we just chat about heavy metal, and get a few bands in, like get a few members from different bands, talk to some band members, and just have a beer and just talk for a few hours. It's quite cool. It's quite fun. You might enjoy it. Liam comes on now and again, but Sam's someone we know, visited him in Brighton before. He's a cool chap. Anyway, this next one, this is the last time we're going to go to this bloke's band, this Lord Dracula's band. This one is you'll probably I think you might like it. They're retro rock with occult topics. They're in one place they're described as being witch rock. So I'm getting I think it's like a 70s kind of vibe kind of thing. It's another
Lucifer vibe, maybe that kind of thing.
It's another decent production video. The band are called The Witch's Dream. Apparently got a debut album, I think it was 2019, I can't remember now, called Utreya, and this track is called The Sisters of Rigidity. I felt, if memory serves me correctly, it's people out in the forest, because nothing says heavy metal and witches than being out in the forest, It just looks nice as well, going back to nature.
Take the path of old to reach the hidden sight, moving cautiously, back-footed, tacitly. In their hands they hold some wicked tools of witchery. Behind black hair their eyes are shining with anticipation. High and mighty, bound together by the oath they swore, they'll perform the task for better or worse. The sisters of rigidity. The sisters of rigidity. The sisters of rigidity. The sisters of rigidity. Here and there they greet the timid sylvan beings. Without cease they continue their way, their awareness keen, their bodies strong. The heap of stones that's sitting in between the trees, and the laughter comes up from behind the thick black hair. A trace of song has summoned them to the secret place. With the tools of witchery, they read her hidden message. The sisters of rigidity. 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 And they leave the signs made of wood. And they dance around the heap of stones. And they cry and laugh and sing and dance. They are the sisters of rigidity.
Okay, that ended a bit abruptly, didn't it? I was kind of like, I was surprised it ended so quickly. I was thinking it was a female fronted band, but it wasn't. There's obviously a guy, but but there was a couple of ladies in the video. The Sisters of Rigidity, I was going to be rude and say I can see why they're called Sisters of Rigidity because they've certainly made me feel. But I thought I better not make a joke like that.
You've already done it, mate.
Yeah, I know. But there's a lady in the chat, like one busy mama's in the chat, and I don't want to say anything rude.
I could have said something rude about the last video because she was eye candy, wasn't she? But
yeah, she was a nice looking lady. And Sam Kosia says Blair Witchy, kind of cool. Yeah, it wasn't bad. It wasn't kind of like it was different, wasn't it? It obviously wasn't metal, but it was like, as I say, they call itself witch rock or kind of like so, like occult inspired. You can see there was obviously doing some kind of ritual out there in the forests. I wonder what the Sisters of Rigidity kind of means in relation to the occult. Is there some kind of like
witchy things?
No, special term maybe of. I suppose all witch covens are like a sisterhood, aren't they? So I don't know. Anyway, let's
cool. I like the kind of old style film. In the black and white and silent film style.
It was pretty decent. Yeah, it was cool. Anyway, we've got two more to go. I've downloaded another one that I'm going to play as well. Actually, I decided at the end because we're going quite quick, so I'm going to play that Argentinian band I did a reaction for a little while back. I actually
did shitloads of views.
It did actually, it's got about 200 views in about 12 hours. So let's put it this way, a lot more than I ever get with heavy metal normally, or any of my comic related. I don't know. The Argentinians love their music and they're very proud of their bands. And if you do reaction to their music, like you can get 1,000 views. So just like that, almost like in some cases. I actually checked out a guy the other night called Papo, and 70s like blues rock, really good actually. It's kind of like proto metal. It reminded very much of like a first Black Sabbath kind of album, but all sung in Spanish. You have to check that video if you've not checked it out. That was quite cool. Anyway, so Retribution Alive. Do you know when the next Retribution Alive event is?
No, but I
know it's coming up the end of the month.
Yeah, the month. Is it the first one? I can't remember if it's the last one online or the first one. It's the last one
that's online. It's the last one that's online. Yeah, the first one that's going to be actually in person is going to be next month at the what's the one
Tunguska.
Tunguska. No, what's the one that's going to be? What's the venue in New Cross Gate?
No, you caught me on the hop there.
Is it New Cross Inn or something like that? Is it New Cross Inn?
I think it is. Yeah.
It's
also got a demon playing as well.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. He's announced that one as well. Yeah. It looks like quite a good new wave of British heavy metal kind of lineup, isn't it? This next online one is actually going to be the 29th of May, Saturday the 29th of May.
You got it,
yeah, it's only two bands. It's Kurataka, who I think like an atmospheric. It's got that guy from who's that Ice Kura? What's the name of his band?
D. Kerr.
Die Kerr, that's it. Yeah, D. Kerr. Yeah, he's kind of like seems like it's an atmospheric kind of weird kind of project. And then there's this Tunguska who are headlining it. So it's a free. You can go if you go to the blog. The link is there where you can find the event. And you can go and watch it live Saturday the 29th of May from 9 o'clock. There'll be some DJs doing it. I'm not sure if you're DJing now, Eric. It's not. You're not. Let's see if you're down as a DJ.
No.
You'd normally know. You'd normally know if you were DJing.
I know by now. No, it says it's Tina.
Yeah, no, Griffin, Joe the waiter. Yeah.
That is.
You're not invited. You're not invited, Eric.
Invited.
apparently, I know, it goes to 3 in the morning with DJs and that. That's fair enough. Anyway, Tunguska are on at 11. Tunguska are going to be on at 11 for about 40 minutes. Right, so who are Tunguska? They're based in London, as we are. Progressive sludge metal band. I think they've had a single out recently. They actually sent me a single to play on my podcast. So I'm going to be playing the single on my podcast this week, this Sunday. Don't forget to check out my podcast, by the way, everybody. Every Sunday, show 399 is my show this week. 399, just one short of the 400. So if you enjoy my podcast, you want to help out this channel and help out my podcast, also got a link to my Patreon down below as well. You can sign up to my Patreon. You get an exclusive theme show every month if you sign up for that. Anyway, so Tunguska, they've had a self-titled EP, and this track is from that. It came out December 2019. This track is called Stillborn Servant. Let me find it and we'll play it. Yeah, that wasn't bad at all. That wasn't bad. That was pretty decent. Tunguska there. Track called Stillborn Servant, which was taken from their self-titled EP that came out back in December. If you like that, make sure you go and sub them up. The link to the blog, down below. Go and sub up all the bands if you enjoyed them. I did notice one incorrect usage of the spelling there. They put your Y-O-U-I instead of your, as in hyphen you are kind of.
I do that all the time.
I know, but you shouldn't do it in a lyric video, though. But later on they did it and they did it correctly. It's like, Right, Sam liked the riff after the crawl bit. He said that was the highlight for him. It's good to hear. Good to see you picking at individual.
Bloody silly little grammar mistakes.
Well, that's how I roll, mate. It's like it totally took me out of the song. If the spelling's wrong, I just can't deal with it anymore. It's like, sorry, I liked you up to that point, and that's it now. You're dead to me now.
Not the actual video that was like all over the place, wasn't it? With like writing and
I wish I had a bloody package for making videos like that. Yeah, I know. I wish I had a package for doing that kind of stuff. I'm trying to make a video at the moment. Like I've downloaded a. Well, I think it wasn't even a free one. I had to pay for it. It's crap. It's absolutely useless. It's like worst 12 quid I ever spent. Every time I try and put a video in it, it just freezes, basically. It's just like, I tried to look for some good distortion kind of like effects on it. It's got crap all distortions. There is one good element on it, actually. There's one good element where you can actually put like quite a few different videos on the screen at one time. So I might kind of try and use that to make something with at some point, maybe. But I might make a new intro for my comics channel or something like that. I don't know. But anyway, never mind. That was pretty decent.
Tunguska is the site of the
the impact. Yes, right. Yeah, it's a Russian meteorite impact. That's right. Yeah, I knew that.
16 or when it was early in the century. I know that. But...
Yeah, it's a big old hole in the ground. Put it that way. You wouldn't want to be standing there.
In London, it was.
Was it really? Jesus
in the
Christ.
Forest area, the size of London, but it never hit the ground. It exploded in the atmosphere.
All right.
And the explosion in the atmosphere flattened an area the size of Greater London of trees.
Wow.
Luckily, there was no one around. No one.
Yeah, it's bloody like you didn't land on London, or
Well, that's what I'm saying. Imagine if that would happen now.
Yeah, I know.
You kind of chew a big old meteorite like that.
No, that's thanks, Eric. That's a nice thought to put us all to bit sleep tonight peacefully. It was all lying in our beds, like in the slightest sound. Is that a burglar or is that a meteorite crashing into the earth? Just entering our atmosphere. Anyway, if you want to check out Tunguska doing a live stream, 29th of May, they're on at 11 o'clock. The link to that event is in the blog as well. Make sure you go and check it out if you want to, find out when it's on, basically. Yeah, I thought that was rather pointless me saying that, wasn't it? That's kind of obviously what I meant. But let's move on to the next band. Let's pretend I'm not a complete twat and move on to the next band. Well, so these are guys I think I played them last week on my podcast. I was chatting to the guy. I think he's doing an intro for my podcast soon, and they may be going to be doing. I think I'll put them down for an interview. Actually, I think I've got them booked in for an interview, and maybe turning up on a heavy metal hangout one night as well. They're called. This is a bit of a hard one to say, but I'm going with Vio-lence. The I'm going with. They're a black death metal band from Belgium. Only been around since 2020. They've already had 2 singles and an EP. The EP is called Homo Homini Lupus Est, which I'm guessing is something to do with wolf people. Lupus is wolves, isn't it? Wolf homini, Homo homini. I guess it's some kind of werewolves or something like that. Right. But anyway, this track is called Hollowed Souls. So yeah, and then I have got another track. I'm gonna play that I Continue band as well later. Oh, cool. This is a pretty cool video, I think. Actually, I'm not sure if I've watched this video yet. Let's just watch it. All right then, that was the Wilder there with Hollowed Souls, taking off their EP Homo Homini Lupus Est. There you go, pretty good. I enjoyed that. All the elements you need. It had forest, it had fire, it had worms.
Yeah, smoke and weirdness.
Shadows and clouds and a man with an axe.
Crawling and worms. Lots of worms.
Was it the same? I wonder if the guy who had the axe had some kind of like chopping accident, and so he was crawling like, I've accidentally chopped my leg off, and that's why he was crawling for the rest of the.
I don't think it's that obvious, no.
No, it's probably not.
It's just imagery, isn't it? Really, you know.
Yeah, of course.
I like their logo. I noticed it's tree roots, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe that's what it means.
Quite an interesting idea.
Yeah, because the name of the thing, I can't say it, Bewildered. It's like, I'm not even sure I'm pronouncing it right, but maybe that means something. Maybe it's got something to do with trees. I don't know. Yeah. But that was decent song. It was kind of like it seemed like quite muted, like sound wise. It wasn't like sort of in your face, but it had a nice kind of atmosphere to it, and like the vocals were kind of death metal, whereas the music sounded more like black metal, didn't it? Certain elements, I would say. But that was very decent. I enjoyed that track. I'm pretty sure I'm interviewing them soon. Unfortunately, this week's interview, I was supposed to do an interview Saturday with Wolf Skull, but they've had to pull out. So it's the second week in a row I've not got an interview. You were supposed to be doing an interview at some point as well. You've had to pull out of that as well.
I had to pull out of the band Sense of Creation because they were worried they had COVID, although they didn't actually. Right,
that's good.
So and I'm busy Saturday anyway. And a guy called Stephen Brian Leonard, that was going to be this Saturday as well. But
who's he then? I don't know. Was he a solo artist?
He's how I know him is I don't know who he knows. I think he knows Alan from Retribution.
Right.
And what it is, he's more of a sort of rock kind of artist, and he was doing these acoustic online things. Okay. And I was just ended up watching him and quite enjoying it. Like, he'll do his own stuff and also like covers and stuff like that. And he started out as a drummer. He actually was he worked with Clive Burr from Iron Maiden.
Okay, cool.
On drums.
Oh, so like a drum tech or something like that.
It's just him, you know. But the stuff is more sort of more along the lines of sort of more commercial rock, really.
Okay, fair enough.
It's pretty cool.
More your cup of tea than my cup of tea.
Yeah.
And you thought you'd just have him on the channel and have a chat with him at some point?
Yeah, he seems like good as well. So
why not? It's all good. Anything we could do to push, like, you know, push music to more people, kind of thing. So case in point, today's show, make sure you go and follow the bands. The link is in the description down below. Make sure you give them a good sub. And we're going to play out then. We're not going to play out now. We're going to play, lastly, we're going to finish this. I wasn't actually going to add this to the show today, but I thought at the last minute, screw it, I will. This is one of the bands I've done a reaction video to. It's an Argentinian thrash groove metal band from Buenos Aires. They've been around on and off since 1995. They had a few hiatuses along the way, but they've been around constantly since 2011, apparently. They've had 3 full-length albums, a couple of free videos they've had as well, which is quite a lot of videos, compilation, box set, and a live album. And this is a recording from a live DVD, I think. Actually, the song is called? I'm not sure what album it's from. Actually, I've not even written it down. Where's
this is off the cuff, this one.
Exactly. I literally just downloaded it today. Where's I'm not even sure. Downloads. Here we go. It's called. No, that's not what it's called. Where is it? Where's Sintoma de la Infección. It's taken off a live DVD. El Regreso Más Esperado, apparently, is the name of the live DVD. It's pretty cool. It starts off like it's obviously the first song of the set because it starts off with like a long kind of like it's kind of like rainforest noises, like pan pipes and that kind of stuff before it goes into the track. But it's a well recorded video actually, and they've got massive crowds as well. It's like there's some of these South American for a band that I've never heard of, and you probably haven't heard of. They out there. Yeah, Malon. They're called Malon, these guys. And I sometimes wonder if the fact that they sing in Spanish, it makes it easy to be in their country and to play in their own country, but they probably don't spread out so far because of the fact they're not singing in English. So It's totally a double-edged sword kind of thing. I did hear as well that if you sing in English, like in Argentina, they kind of ignore you a little bit because they think, oh, you're not for us then. You want to, so I don't know.
Yeah, you sell out.
Well, I'm not sure it's quite. Maybe, so, I don't know. I only got an impression from a comment that someone made. So I mean, I may well be wrong. Don't quote me on this. But anyway, here's Malon with Sintoma de la Infection, which means symptoms of infection, I guess.
Yeah.
Muchas gracias.
There you go. What do you think of that? That was decent, wasn't it?
It's mental. It's just like, I can't believe the crowd.
I know.
And
You can hear.
and they're like, isn't it mad that like a band can be like that massive in Argentina and we haven't even heard of them?
I know.
It's
I've
just
never
crazy,
heard of
isn't
them.
it? They're clearly like a massive band. Now,
Yeah, I know.
But, yeah, the sound was good. They're like just good old classic heavy metal, aren't they? Really.
Yeah. Sam hits upon a point here. Like he was good enough to the huge crowd, and they were killing it. I kind of like thought the singing sounded more like a rock kind of singer than a thrash singer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It kind of, to me, his delivery was kind of AC/DC, like he sang Udo Dirkschneider.
Yeah.
It was more of like a straight like heavy metal or rock kind of singing with like a thrashing kind of like music, but decent.
The crowd were singing along, weren't they?
I know,
like,
and you can hear the crowd.
Like the gods.
They all know the blinking words on that one. You can hear them over the blinking singer at some point.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know how many people were there. And I was like, how do they? Because I was thinking to myself, could it be a festival? And they're the headline in a festival, and that's why there's so many people there. But
they're clearly into them though. The whole crowd.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. So it just goes to show you there's so many bands out there yet to be discovered.
Yeah.
And I said, I did a reaction. Do you know what? It's like I did a reaction video for them, literally, I don't know, Monday or something. And I for some reason, I was sure that footage was set in the daytime. I'm looking at it now; it's all at night. I'm going. I'm thinking, sure, it was daytime when I saw it before. This goes to show how bad my memory is, then, doesn't it? For some reason, I thought I remembered it being a daytime gig, but no, it wasn't. It was nighttime. But there you go. But yeah, enjoyed good stuff. Enjoyed that, and I've just actually looked on my channel again. I'm 4 short of 2,000 subs on my.
Really?
Yeah, I've taken. I think I've got about 80 in the last few days, almost nearly 80 in the last few days.
2000 show thing.
Well, I've when I did my 1,000, when I got 1,000 subs, I did a 1,000 subs dance, and as a joke, when I got it, I said, when I get to at the end, I pretended I was doing a striptease, and I said, no, I'm going to say that for the 2,000 subs. When I get 2,000 subs, I'm going to do a striptease, and I've kind of been telling everyone that I will do a striptease for my 2,000 subs. I'm not sure how I'm going to actually do it. I won't be able to do it on YouTube, obviously. I don't know. I'm going to find some way of copying out.
You have to strip naked, mate.
I know. I don't think anyone would want to watch it anyway. So, but I said I'd do it. So maybe I'll put it just up on my blog, or I might set up an OnlyFans account where people have to pay to see me naked. Who knows? I could, I'd do anything for a few bucks. So, anyone out there, if you enjoyed the show, if you want to just give me some support. Like, if you haven't got to sign up for my Patreon, although you can do, of course, I'd love that because all the more the merrier. But if you could just share the video and say, "Hey, sub up my mate," or I'm looking at you, Sam. You're the only one watching. You're the only one I can see comment anyway. So share it with your friends. Tell them to come and sub me up so I can get over 2,000. And I'm not sure how I'm going to get out of doing the striptease or do the striptease. We'll see how it goes. Also, come back tomorrow night. We've got a heavy metal hangout. We've got all 3 members of Iron Void who'll be joining us tomorrow. All 3 members of Iron Void will be catching us up on what they've been up to. And they're just cool fellas as well. They're like proper doom heads. So get your doom shoes on and come in tomorrow and check out that chat. And of course, show 399 of my podcast will be on Sunday. The link is down below as well if you want to check out my podcast. Also, link down below for Elric's podcast, Elric's show, Elric's book. It's all there. I made a blog post just for Elric. All his links are in there. You can check out his I've
got a new link thing on your thing.
Yeah. You got a special link just for your stuff, Elric.
Yeah, thank you.
Anyway, let's bugger off, shall we? Let's bugger off. Let's play out with the little thingy bob. And my normal ending way, I always say thanks for watching and good night to everyone in Paterson, New Jersey.